Oh, yay. Okay, I'm surprised. Oh, I'm pleasantly surprised. All right, Jesus, thank you. All I had to do was say, peace out. Hey, everybody. I'm on take two. I don't know what's wrong with that. Hello. Okay, well, you can find me. Hey, Tim, it's working. Take two. I can't believe I just darn made it, too. I should not have done that. I don't know why. I actually had to come down to 80 degrees because it's 100 up there. Oh, my gosh. We don't need Debbie passing out. Oh, my. Well, I made it through the week, y'all. Praise the Lord. I give him all the glory. Yay. How are you doing, Timo? Well, this is take two, so yeah, we're here. You doing okay? Did you go jump in the ocean? Yeah, you got a hurricane coming your way. Are you here? Anybody here? Is anybody out there? Are we, it's been an exhausting week, yeah. A lot of heat, humidity, crazy weather. And you got Hurricane Erin heading her way. Who knows where she's gonna land? Darn. Much needed rain in Texas, though. I melted. I will definitely um, be happy to get some rain. The trees are crinkling, and nobody's got any money to water all this stuff. So, are you still working double shifts, Timo? Hey, everybody. Thank you, Amy. You're always on time. I'm sorry, the darn thing kept spinning and spinning, and I had just made it like less than 30 minutes ago. You're still working hard, okay? Darn. Well, you're always a hard worker, I can tell that. Just don't let them pile on more than they need to. There's help wanted signs everywhere, but people don't want, I don't know. I guess they think that they can get a multi-million dollar job. Yesterday? Did you really? Great. You got some help. Yay. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. We're praying for that. Praying for a helper for you. Dang. That's a lot of work. Trying to keep everybody alive. And myself included. Oh my. I got hit with something all week, so that was crazy. I think it was a little bit of the heat and a whole lot of the heat, actually. Nobody's airs uh, keeping up with anything, so there's a number of them going down. At least the air conditioning guys are definitely making some money. Oh, who can afford them, right? So we go back to the pioneer days. Now, they didn't have any sophisticated fans or anything like we do today, but there is a trick that you can use. Um, I actually had to use it myself a few times, so it works. Amy, you're making too much noise back there. Are you eating nachos? I know, right? Generation of air conditioning. Yes. Can you imagine all those years of, it was probably hotter than this back then, right? Can you imagine not having air conditioning? Like a few years ago, I used to take a trip to the frozen food department. No nachos tonight. I know, I was thinking about some nachos tonight too. I'm like, no, I don't have anything here for that. I could have, but I didn't. I didn't do it. I ate up the leftovers. I swear, I don't know if that's a cat that I got or what is it, but she wants human food. She doesn't want her food. She wants human food. She wants whatever I'm eating. I might have had something to do with that. But, anyways, you know how you open a can of cat food and they come flying? Not this girl. This girl I open my box and here she comes. What? I thought you were sound asleep a minute ago. I thought it was my turn. I get them all fed, cleaned up, and everything else, and that's my turn, right? Sure, not happening. I just don't know why I did that. I got clean batteries in there, got everything. No idea why that circled, but that's okay. We'll go around in circles. We'll fly high like a bird up in the sky. I don't know where that song came from just now either, Amy. I know. Do you order them from your infamous nacho place? Or do you make them at home? I don't know what they used to do without air conditioning. I really don't. This would be horrible. I'm melting at 81. That's the lowest my air conditioner's been in 2 weeks. And it's 89 outside, but the humidity is way up there. So, yeah, crazy. Unbreathable. Usually eat them out. Yeah, they're fresher. Oh, wow. I think that's a warning, Tim. I agree. I've really been prompted all week long. I just haven't felt well. My voice didn't come out right. But the words just came out wrong. So I had to say I love you in a song. But anyway, all those left behind letters, I wanted to start making some left behind videos. I've noticed a few um, creators that have, in case you're listening to this now, I'm probably not here kind of video. I'm like, what? No. Are you dying? No. So that captured my attention. But no, it was about the rapture. But in either case, that was just one. There's several, wow, several dreams and visions about everything happening around the world, what's about to happen. I'm really sensing the time of Jacob's trouble is upon us, like so very soon. I'm seeing like the falling away of the church. I'm sensing like this is the calm before the storm because you're not hearing a lot about what's happening over there in the Middle East, all right? That doesn't mean that there's not anything happening. There's a lot happening. It's just not newsworthy, okay? Um, unless, of course, you're watching the right places. Um, so, yeah. Um, at 5 o'clock, huh? Yeah. Between 5 and 7, the twilight hour. Right around 5 o'clock. Is that your normal wake up time? I believe that we're going to be praying for people, even though I've been talking to the Lord about that all week as well. Then go, wait, if you're going to wipe away all our tears and all our memories, then how are we going to be praying for people down here, right? Oh, 10 p.m. Okay. That's way queer. 5 o'clock. That reminds me of the five virgins. It's like, that's what I was getting to. Uh, when I was talking to the Lord, I talked to Daddy about everything. It's either that or the cats and the dogs. Oh, but anyways, I ask him all this stuff, all these questions, what I've learned, what do I need to relearn, where am I wrong, you know. Um, and he reminded me about the 10 wise virgins and how five of them are not being so wise right now. They're waiting to go, hey, sissy. They're waiting to find out the date of the rapture to see how much time they have to play. How are you, Miss Sissy? We need to keep praying for Candace. I wondered that the storm was on the way. I didn't know there was a storm on the way. And now it's got a name. Anyway, crazy. And they're saying 100-mile-an-hour waves expected. But you know how they do all that anyway. So Tim had a warning dream. Dead in Christ shall rise first, and then those of us who are alive and remain. That's correct. It'll be sudden destruction. The rapture, I believe, will bring on the sudden destruction. So Benjamin Netanyahu's speech was probably the best I ever heard him say yesterday. And he's sticking to his guns. You don't think it'll affect you? Oh, good. But you're high up on the mountain anyway, so whew, that's good. But you know how they show all those spaghetti trucks? They have a mind of their own. Just like tornadoes. They're going to go where they want to go anyways. Unless, of course, they steer them. Oh, where'd that come from? I don't know. I better find out before she changes, right? No, but seriously, they're steering storms. That was my dream the other day. Well, a week and a half ago when I dreamed about that Aaron. That I didn't know was Aaron. Yeah, I could. Yeah, all those spaghetti things. It's like, what? What's this all about? It could mean anywhere. Okay. Well, are they preparing you at all? You're probably feeling the air conditioning blasting, right? I have air conditioning, fans, everything going on here. What? Thank God I'm not upstairs right now. Maybe by midnight it'll have cooled down enough, right? Nothing on the news. They're not even warning you, huh? Hmm. Well, that link I sent you did. I guess you gotta go digging for it, right? We've been under our air advisory. Oh, no kidding, right? And a heat advisory for a month now. That's crazy. And they keep extending it. They keep saying to a certain time. And then a certain time passes and you get another warning. It's been extended. So I'm pumping up on all the natural stuff I've had to, but uh, I just don't have the heart to say some of the things that I need to say about the charm of Jacob's trouble. And you know me, I'm more on the comforting sides of things. Ah, right, exactly. I know. Making a they say to make it go up in the heat. Oh, that won't work in my high ceilings. I have to push it down. I have to push it down on me. Oh, that just moves the air around. And then I got the other one that sprays that fan at me, but I don't really feel that one either. Not when I got two dogs and a kitty cat keeping me too warm. Who else sleeps with their feet out of their beds, right? I used to. Dora doesn't like it when I put my feet out anymore. She wants me tucked underneath the covers. She's bossy. Miss Bossy. I know. We're going to need one of them. Thinking about getting one of them. You hate your feet covered? Yeah. I used to be like that all the time, Candace. I couldn't stand it, even in the winter. Dora makes me put my feet in. I don't know why. I'm clean. Don't think. I make sure my feet are always clean. I have this phobia about my bed and my counters. They have to be clean. I don't go to bed unless the dishes are done and my bedroom's clean every day before noon. So I have to. You got a funny name? Chuckle Butt. Exactly right. Oh, it's squishy. Yeah, you can make some. You can make some of them. That's right. When Jesus comes, is it? Chuckle Puss. In the moment, yeah, you can hop out of bed. When I hear that trunk, boom, boom, I know. I never learned how to play the shofar, sorry. And my flutes are gone. Who knows where they are? They disappeared along with a whole bunch of stuff we used to have. Notice I said used to. I found, anyways, more ways to give out clothes and stuff that people need. Did you? Just now? Oh, okay. My phone didn't even vibrate. Is anybody else getting? See? It just notified me that you messaged me. Oh, wow. That's a cool one. I like that one. That's a cool, that's a really cool food truck right there. But I like that fan. Is that a Dyson? I guess I could look, right? No, I have a drill, but it doesn't look like that. I think mine's a heater. I don't know. It might be a fan. Oh no. I need more magnesium, Candace. Definitely, seriously. That was the only thing until I started making my magnesium mixture. I have to keep it by the bed at night because, yeah, like you said, You can't get out and you're screaming. Trail from Amazon, yeah. Everything's better on Amazon, right? Well, those are good ones. They're not really loud. I walked by one that looks similar like that, and it did make a sound. But it sure was blowing some cool air. I don't know if that well really cool air. It's not effective. Oh, okay. I just take the flakes, mix them with water, put them in a spray bottle, and put them immediately on my legs and my feet. It's very nice. Okay, and cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Well, nothing I've seen works anyway. So I know, right? And it's very nice. Ah, always his mom doing okay? She's staying cool. I'm a big emo fan. Um, emu, and that was. I've always been a big emu and aloe. Oh, and she is cool. Okay, cool, awesome. She got one too. Further easier to we sleep better at night. I like it nice. I like it cold when I'm sleeping. I like the blankies up to my neck. I like my feet out. I like it hot. I love it hot, but not like this hot. This is a strange hot, y'all. This is not, you know how long I've been on this globe. Nothing have I ever seen go like this ever. I've never seen the leaves wilt like this on the trees, and no, I'm not watering. But no, I'm not going to spend that kind of money. I'm sorry. Sorry, trees. But it's the craziest critters, bugs, whatever. Oh, it's okay. Just get used to them. There's nothing, no such thing as normal no more. Just a sitting on the dryer. You're a hot sleeper. Yeah, exactly. And, these girls here have to one on each side of me. Come on, girl. Oh, I started out at the sitting position, was finishing my video, and I got to scooch down to get in between them because I can't disturb them. My goodness gracious. Dora grumbles. She grumbles at me. Sassy doesn't mind. And neither Molly's so good about it. She gets up and lets me settle in. She's a sweetie. Molly's Dora's kind of bossy. Just in case you didn't notice. I think it might be in her breed. I don't know. I, I've had rescues all my life. You rescue them, you feed them, you love them, and they're your best friends forever. I promise. Everybody needs a cat, though. Learn. There's so much love you can learn from a cat. If you can get a cat, okay. Some places won't allow you to have them. They're great for the elderly to calm them down. They're great entertainment. I gotta tell you that right now. Oh, and Sassy is so sassy. I just knew that name had a meaning. She definitely lives up to her name. Oh, wow. Cray. I could have named her Daisy or something. And her baby girl is so sweet. Yeah. Well, that's a big baby girl. Does she sleep with you on a floor? I know everybody's telling me that their electronics are going crazy. Glitches on the TV, on YouTube, everything. And she sleeps on the floor. Yeah, it's like, wait, move over, right? That way they got more room too, right? I don't know. If I get a bigger dog, that would be a problem. Debbie don't need no more animals. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, I don't. Jesus said he's going to give me a bunch when I get to heaven. Okay. I get to govern over them. All right. I'm excited about that. Look. All right. Wait a minute. Here it is. Here. Do you believe I'm just starting to feel a little bit cool air? It's 9:30 at night. Wow. Wow. I love it. Okay. I'm not freezing or anything, so I'm I'm cool. I'm cool. All right. So you get to see me in my garden again. That's it. We got ivy or ivy. That's my breathing plant right there. We got the spider and the one that I gotta keep away from the little one. And Sassy, I know, right? Who else names their cat Sassy, right? Only people like me, because she's so sassy. And what else is really weird, Amy? Pretty much all my life, I've had males, dogs, male cats, male everything's okay. Okay. Oh, peanut butter and J. All right. Mmm, that sounds good. I got some mac and cheese. I just wouldn't. Yeah, you're welcome to eat. Please. Bubba will probably be bringing some pizza and some ice cream for dessert. Amy, want to order some nachos with me? Kidding. I'm kidding. I like to get that 7 layer dip. Mmm, that's good. But actually, I can make my own. Oh, I bet. Strawberry preserves, those are so good. With all the works, yes. Hey, you gotta have sour cream, guacamole. You gotta have all that good stuff in there. Or it ain't nachos. Not real ones, anyways. Red grape jelly. Mmm, that sounds great. That's great with peanut butter too. I got the peanut butter's got the honey in it. That's good. Actually, I got this stuff a while ago, so thank goodness I got it before all the recalls. that list, that list just makes you want to eat. And now what they're finding in like you know, the moose. Just be careful. Pray over everything, but they're finding a lot of stuff about moose. All right, like we've already known that, right? That's right, with all the works. I had this one place over here that's famous for their nachos only. They put theirs in like a little cup or tortilla cup. Oh my goodness, it's so good because it stays crunchy. It doesn't get all soggy. I like it like that. And of course, I always have to have extra sour cream, extra guacamole, extra salsa. And it ain't no mild stuff. Ain't no New York City stuff either. Definitely not. I make it with real jalapenos. And actually, I make my own. I can take some tomatoes, dice them, slice them, whatever you do in the chopper. Your onions, well, your jalapenos, you can chop it all up in that. Add your salsa. Mmm. Now you're making me hungry. Okay. But I shouldn't eat past 9 o'clock, should I? After 10. Okay. Shouldn't, but I always do. I always eat around this time. I ate early today, y'all. That's amazing. What was that? Who knows? That's right, Amy. And no half orders either. Not unless I'm sharing with a friend. Gotta eat the whole thing. My mama taught me about all them starving children. I gotta clean my plate. So I remember that every time I eat. I gotta clean my plate. The one time I offered to put it in a box and mail it, that's the very first and last time I ever did. A jelly sounds terrific, yes. Oh, you're leaving already? Okay. Peace out. Shalom, peace. The peace of God that surpasses all understanding fall upon you, protect you, and keep you. Mm. Oh, can you send me a recipe for some cowboy candy? Really? I love pepperoncinis too. Good night, Tim. That's right. Just keep smiling. Knowing you can be the boss. You can boss somebody around. Peace. Thanks. Cowboy candy. Never heard of that. But what cowboy coffee? That sounds wonderful. That's what Remember our friend we were talking about? He used to make the best cornbread in his cast iron stove out there in the wilderness. The best coffee. He used to make his own beans. He used to do a lot of stuff himself. A lot of those van lifers did that. Can make their own stuff. They know how to work around stuff too. Yeah, nothing that I could do anymore. It was a nice thought. A long time ago. It was a nice thought. Can you see me now? Oh, I like that. Sweet and spicy pickled peppers. Okay, I like that. It's a sweet with a kick to it, right? I'll never forget my first jalapeno in Texas. We didn't have jalapenos in Maine. At least 40 years ago, there wasn't. They didn't tell me it was on the salad bar. They just told me to help myself. I saw these beautiful green peppers. Nobody told me they were hot. Hey, the Bubba News. Maranatha, let's go. Oh my God, I don't think I ate anything for a week after that. Oh yeah, now you can slice them up. Now I can eat them for everything. Yeah, it's almost like a sin not to put a jalapeno on anything, even a steak. It's good on steaks. Cook them up with your mushrooms and your onions. We're talking about food tonight, Bubba. Let's see what kind of ice cream is Bubba gonna get out tonight. Well, the first thought was vanilla bean, but I bet it's mint chocolate chip. Oh, you got a thunderstorm up there? Oh, dang. All the storms have been going around us. Apana, I saw some heading towards you. But it's like, darn, I just get so mad that I can smell it in the air even. I'm thinking, oh my God, we even got a sprinkle. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. This is breaking news. It's raining in Texas. See? Look, no, it just went away. It popped up and then went away. Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. No, over by you, Bubba. That's not showing me anything. Oh, over by Terry Holt, Indianapolis. Hey, the Bubba. Yep. How's the missus doing? Hey, Sissy Shirley. Absolutely. My goodness, I do think, wow. Oh, I think I can breathe. That's crazy. Please, like the storms will like pop up like right around here and just dissipate or go south. All right, where's Pam? She's my earthquake girl. What's happening with the earthquakes? I think everything's been silent. Like you notice that, like you're not hearing a lot about quakes. You're not hearing much about the wars at all, but they are happening in the Middle East. Okay, there have been uprising in the UK, France, Germany. They're all taken to the streets. I could turn everything into a song. Taking it to the streets. Um, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go and look at tomorrow. Tell me it's gonna rain. All I care about. Oh, maybe. No. Nope, nope, and nope. Nope, nope, and nope. Okay. Well, don't forget, they're just predictions. That doesn't mean anything. They said it was going to rain 3 days ago, and it didn't. We did get a sprinkle. Does that work? They feel like little waves. Yeah, they're coming and going. So wow, compared to the big ones, we were getting over eights prior to that. and that's all I'm saying on on the app. I had to shut off the Israel incoming stuff. No wonder. Okay. No wonder. You just got your message getting the things. A 2.2? Oh. Well, I figured if they weren't in the obvious places, they definitely must be in the diverse places, right? I don't know where Carlsberg Ridge is, or these are all getting fives and over though. Japan, Philippines, Afghanistan, these are all over five. Uh, Africa, I have four and above. China. Did you hear anything about Russia and the U.S. having it out today, or was that a drill, Bubba, or what was going on? What was going on? Did you see that? I asked questions, but nobody answered me. It kind of reminded me of a game. No, the games people play now. Every night and every day now. Never saying what they mean now. Never meaning what they say. I just made that up. Where's Breever to you, sissy? Okay. The same place is pretty much Chile. Chile, Japan. Oh, okay. Let's see. On the map. Let's go to the map. I see in British Columbia and Alaska, they're getting 5.4. This morning, Nicaragua had 9 of them. Nothing really in the United States, though. Everything's over in the Middle East. Turkey has had 6, being a 6-1. Hey, Pamela. I just asked where my earthquake girl was. If the mouth and the brain isn't functioning, has everything to do with heat. I'm sorry. It's starting to melt. I think so. The ice might be a little less cloudy here in a few minutes. Yeah, and did you see all those spaghetti markings on where it could land up? I don't know. I had a dream a week and a half ago. I know I shared it on YouTube, or did I just share? Because when I woke up, I was shaking. I was thinking of Sister Candace. But there wasn't an Aaron out there. I know. It went up from a 1 to a 2 to a 5, like right away. That was crazy. And how do they know? That's another question. I always ask questions. Um, so, Pamela, do you have anything new to report? Because all I'm seeing is Philippines and China, Russia. But there was something that happened about Russia and the U.S. just probably an hour or so ago. You know anything about that? Oh, okay. And that leads into Alabama. Okay. Hmm. Well, I just know that the storm is being steered, so I kind of figure that the more that we know, the less that they steer it to where they want to. Does that make sense? Because we're praying, okay? That's why the Lord warns us. But we can pray against the walls of the enemy and pray for those in the path. You know, the gospel's gone out into the whole world. Uh, it's pretty obvious that technology has definitely hit every place, okay? Bad or good, all right? Um, it's meant for good, but man has used it for evil. Wasn't that word? Is that what that was? Were they meeting in the sky? Oh no. Who was a Ming? Somebody had a Ming. I think it was actually it was Russia's Ming, and the U.S. had a B something. Here, let me see if I can find it. Uh, which I thought was really crazy. Yeah, the Putin meeting and the Trump meeting, that was tonight. I wish I could leave Aussie, poor Aussie alone. Dang. Okay, this one here says, a first air combat between a U.S. F-16 and a Russian Mega 29. Here's what happened. It looks just like a simulator kind of thing. Is that what it is? That's really weird. There's got to be some kind of a Is that something we need to figure out? Is that a piece of the puzzle? Because this looks like a simulation kind of thing. Looks like something you'd see in a video game. Right. Right? Isn't that weird? You think they're trying to scare him? Or somebody trying to taunt him and to blame somebody else? The blame game. Putin, Putin. No, 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 I could do Debbie, Debbie, and Babby, banana fella, or fatty, beat fine, momatic, Debbie. Anyways, it's the first air combat between a U.S. F-16 and a Russian MiG 29. So here's what happened. Well, it looks to me like the MiG went boom, puffing his chest. That's it. Tarzan, right? I don't know. How old is he? Is it live or is it memories? That's what I want to know because there's so much AI stuff out there, right? And this goes straight up. Oh, okay. See, you can't tell. Part of it's AI kind of stuff. Who knows? And they look like sharks, okay? So we have a sister who was at the ocean. Get out of there now. This is your mom talking. Get out of there. I don't think Trump could swing from any tree. Perfect. Oh, that's good, Candace. I don't think so either. I don't think so either.